Mobile ARPGs have advanced significantly, offering everything from epic boss battles to endless loot grinding. Today we're diving into the absolute best action RPGs for your phone. Let's kick things off with Wuthering Waves 2.0. This update introduces Rinasida and Ragana, two breathtaking new regions that bring even more depth to the game. The Echo system lets you steal enemy abilities and use them in combat, which adds a fresh twist to battles. Movement feels smooth, and the world is a blast to explore. If you're looking for something darker and more technical than Genshin Impact, this might be for you. The game had some early technical issues, but updates have improved things a lot. If you love Diablo or Path of Exile, you'll feel right at home with Undecember. It's a fast-paced hack-and-slash game with tons of loot, deep skill customization, and satisfying combat. The retro art style and world design look great, but the Season Pass and in-app purchases can feel a bit pay-to-win. That said, free players can still enjoy a solid experience without hitting major paywalls. If you're into classic ARPGs, this one is worth checking out. Moving on, Avalar. Shadow War takes a different approach by focusing on team-based strategy. In this medieval fantasy world, you'll form squads with unique characters to take on dungeons, bosses, and tricky traps. The game keeps things exciting with diverse environments and challenging battles. But there are some downsides. Early on, character duplication and limited availability can make progression feel slow. Still, if you're looking for an ARPG with a bit more strategy and teamwork, this is a fun option. If you want something with a futuristic, urban vibe, then Zenless Zone Zero might be right up your alley. Set in New Eridu, the last human city after Mysterious Hollow's disasters, the game combines fast-paced combat with urban exploration. You control a 3-character squad, dodging, parrying, and pulling off flashy combos in intense battles. While the game is a bit smaller in scale than some others, it makes up for it with detailed character interactions, arcade-style combat scoring, and a stylish city setting. Of course, we can't talk about mobile ARPGs without mentioning Diablo Immortal. This game brings Topo-A-quality combat, 8 unique character classes, and deep dungeon crawling to mobile. The co-op dungeons and cross-platform play make it feel like a full-fledged Diablo experience. The combat is incredibly polished, and the PvE content offers dozens of hours of free gameplay. However, the monetization is a major downside. Progression slows down in the endgame, and in PvP, paying players have a clear advantage. For fans of the solo-leveling webtoon, Solo Leveling, Arise is an exciting adaptation. The game perfectly captures Sung Jin-woo's journey, featuring stunning combat animations, dodging mechanics, and quick-time event battles. Fighting enemies feels incredibly satisfying, but there are a few drawbacks. Excessive loading screens, aggressive gacha monetization, and an auto-combat system take away from the excitement at times. While die-hard fans will appreciate the faithful story adaptation, newcomers might find the game a bit frustrating unless they're willing to spend some money. If you prefer classic loot-heavy ARPGs, then Torchlight. Infinite is a great pick. It stays true to the fast-paced combat and build diversity that made the Torchlight series popular, offering 6 heroes and hundreds of skills to experiment with. The free-to-play model is pretty fair, and both free and paid characters feel balanced. However, the menus and systems can feel overwhelming at first, though the tutorial system does a great job of easing you in. Last but not least, we have Tormentis, a game that blends ARPG combat with strategic dungeon building. Instead of just fighting through dungeons, you also create your own, filling them with traps and monsters to challenge other players. You can also raid rival dungeons to collect loot and trophies. Unlike most ARPGs, Tormentis doesn't have a class system. Instead, you customize your hero with different gear and skills. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. Which ARPG are you most excited to play? Let us know in the comments.